Hi guys and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to tell you guys a story that happened to me when I was 19 years old about this creepy old man who was hanging around college campus trying to hit on me. Shut up, phone. Okay, so one day it was a Friday night and my friend and I, we were so bored because campus was so dead. Everybody literally went home for the weekend or something. I don't know, there was no activities taking place. It was just so boring. And like you guys, so we were so bored that we decided, okay, let's go for a walk. I don't know why we decided to go walking around college campus at like 11 o'clock at night, but we did, like a bunch of idiots. So we were walking in front of like these buildings where we had our classes and everything, and right next to it was like this little bridge that cars can drive on and that people could walk on as well. So, and underneath it, it was like a freeway. So we're walking on the bridge, we make it to the end, we turn around and we went back because we didn't want to get off campus. And when we got to the middle of the bridge, we heard someone yelling. And we just ignored it and just kept walking. So we made it to the end of the bridge and the end of that like road, like that street. Getting ready to cross over to the next street. And we continued to hear someone yelling, and we decided to turn around and we look, and it's this guy. He's like, what did you say? And he was running up towards us, and we just looked and was like, we didn't even say anything. And he's like, oh, I thought you guys were getting my attention. Yeah, we were getting your attention. We was walking in front of you. And so talking to us, introducing himself, and my friend, like an idiot, tells her name, and I just like, yeah, my name's Maya, and he goes, nice meeting you, Ariel and Maya, and like, yeah, nice meeting you, huh? And he was like, you guys students here at the university? And my friend was like, yeah, and he was like, oh, me too. He was like, I'm going to school here for business, and he's like, okay, cool. And he was like, so why are you ladies walking out so late by yourself? You have boyfriend troubles? And so at that point, I started walking backwards because, I mean, like, he was so weird and he was like a creep. And this dude, like, he was old. Like, he was like in his 60s or something. He looked like he was in his 60s. And we was like, no, he looked at me and he saw that I was like backing up, and he was like, oh, you don't need to be scared, I don't bite. And I'm looking like, okay. So he was like, look, you're such a beautiful girl, I would love to take you out sometime for coffee. And I'm like, no thank you. And he was like, but you're so beautiful, I would love to get to know you. You know, we could grab lunch or dinner or something like that. I'm like, no thanks, I'm good. He was like, okay. He was like, okay, well, I live over there on Woodward in these apartments over there. He was like, okay. And so he was like, it was nice meeting you ladies, and you have a good night. So he turned left and went on to his direction, like wherever it was he was going on that Woodward Street. And so we continued walking straight on Cass, and we went like a little further, and I started seeing a man walking like from the left side, like he was going to come towards, you know, the street we were on, Cass. So I'm looking like, is that him? I can't tell. I couldn't really tell because it was dark, but I really had a feeling that it was him. So we made it to the end of the corner, like the end of the street, and he bumps into us and he goes, Maya and Ariel, what a coincidence. And we looking at him like he was crazy. And he's like, it must be a sign. And I looked at him like he was stupid. Like, no, it was not no sign. You know, you you cut between some buildings and tried to make it like we just happened to so-called bump into each other again. Like, no, because you definitely turned left and we were towards the left. You came back to the right where we were. It was so irritating because he was making me mad. Like, why are you obsessed with me? For real. And so I was like, no, it's not a sign. And he was like, but you won't let me take you out for whatever reason. I would love to take you out and get to know you. And I'm like, no, that's fine, I'm good. And he was like, why? And I was like, because you're old. And he was like, look, how old are you? I didn't say nothing. And he was like, the youngest relationship I was in was with a 19-year-old. So age doesn't really matter. You should, let me take you out and everything. And I'm like, no, like you're older than my dad. You're like my grandpa's age. And he decided to like let go and just stop pushing. And he was like, well, okay, if you ladies get bored, you guys could come down to my apartment. I live over here on Woodward, and these apartments right there. And on Tuesday nights, it's karaoke night. We have spaghetti, we have chicken. And Friday night, they really cook some good food. And it's a bingo night and anything. So if you get bored or you get hungry, you can come to this campus. Come to my apartment. It's preferably on Tuesdays and Fridays. You will have such a great time. I'm like, dude, what the heck, yo? Like, why are you asking us to come to your apartment if we get bored? No, because chances are we're gonna run into you. Then you're gonna stalk me again, talking about oh, I would love to take you out. No, and we on a freaking college campus. Like, we have food there. There's other students there if we get bored. Like, come on now. We're not about to sit and go talk to you and hang out with you on bingo night. What are we? Like, we're definitely not like 200 years old. We're definitely 19. Goodbye. And so, anyways, this dude, he was like, okay, well, you ladies have a good night and be safe. And then he turned back left in the direction that he came from. Seriously. I'm like, oh my gosh. At that point, we ran back to our dorms and we did not come back out. I don't know what it is with these old dudes that feel the need that they want to talk to these young college girls. Like, no, I'm not about to be your sugar baby. I don't need no sugar daddy. I am good. I don't like old wrinkly balls. Like, that is gross. Sorry, no offense to any of you guys who are older watching the video, but go find somebody else your own age. Like, not everybody is like that. You might see movies, but this girl right here, no thank you. Gross. Ew. I don't know. So I don't know. Like, I know so many people and they say the same thing, like college. Oh, on campus, there's always these old men that's hanging around trying to find a girlfriend. Because it happened to me again with this dude. We leaving class. It's like 6 o'clock at night. I'm leaving class, and this old man just hanging around the building. Hey, yo, I will pay your cell phone bill because he saw that I was on the phone. No, I'm good. No, I don't want you. You're old. Good gracious. That was my story about the old creepy guy following me around campus. I would love to hear your stories below if you experienced anything like that, like a old lady or an old man trying to hit on you. Comment below, and if you like this video, please go ahead and give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys soon for another video.